Hey gamers, GamingWithMelkor here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. So guys, it's been a while since I've done a video and I do apologise for that, but don't worry, I am back doing a regular Clash Royale content for you guys. So if you're new to the channel and you've not subscribed, do me a big favour and smash that subscribe button to watch more amazing content. So guys, today we are going to be looking at the Heal Draft Challenge. So far we are 2 for 2. So I'm going to have a look at both the two replays that we've just done. Some interesting plays by myself and a few major mistakes there as well. And then we're going to do a live battle. Unfortunately that'll be all we have chance for today because time is a bit short today. So let's donate these to checks. And we're going to have a look at the last two Heal Draft Challenges, which were both 1-0 victories. Ooh! So we're going to watch the first one going up against a 3 Musketeer deck. Didn't actually get to use the heal card that much in this match, but we'll wait and see. So we take on the Rocket here instead of the Zap spell. We take the heal, but just because we want the heal card, we take the Goblin Barrel and we take the lovely little lady herself, the Princess. So guys, I've not been playing Clash Royale that much lately due to real life. That's why there's been a lack of videos coming up. But don't worry, there is going to be plenty more Clash Royale content coming up nearly every single day going forward. So if you're new to the channel and you've not done so, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So guys, let's kick it off with this bottle. And we start it off with a Goblin Barrel. Our opponent decides to use that Whirlwind card there to try and pull us into the counter tower. But it didn't quite work. So I drop down the Mortar, a card I physically hate, followed by the Princess, but the Poison Pearl is going to put paid to that. Those guards unfortunately go down as well, so we are going to drop down the Dark Goblin here to take out these troops before they do any major damage to our tower. So at this point guys, we have a very small lead, though we are slightly behind Elixir after throwing in that Goblin Barrel. Luckily that Goblin Barrel does his job and takes that tower down all the way to 1606. Our opponent throwing the angry face there. I don't like the angry face. I'm going to wait to see how our opponent does, but I have the Barbarians here to take out that Wizard. Dropping on their head like that, taking it out just like that as well. So in come the Barbarians. Unfortunately the Fireball is going to put paid to those, and then I drop down the Princess in the back. And our opponent plays that card again, pulling the Princess into the centre, mitigating that damage as much as possible. As you can see here, two appalling decks that we are playing through, but nonetheless it does make it entertaining. So down goes the Mortar again, and I'm going to drop the guards again, where our opponent drops that Witch card and those minions. Unfortunately those minions are going to take out that Mortar very, very quickly here. So we drop the Dark Goblin in the back again to help out on defense, taking out that Witch, but unfortunately I'm a bit slow with the Goblin Barrel here, meaning he doesn't get a chance to lock on, but luckily that Wizard slows that down. So we get that tower down to 1008. Drop the Princess down here to take out that Wizard, but the Fireball puts paid to her. So guys, as we continue here to build up the Elixir, we are into time 2 Elixir. So down goes the Mortar, followed by the guards yet again, and our opponent throws his ace up the sleeve. He has the 3 Musketeers. Oh no, whatever shall we do? So our opponent is going for a big push down this opposite side of the field. So we drop the Dark Goblin here to help out on defense. Now that tower does go all the way to 2000 HP, and we send in our Goblin Barrel, which does absolutely nothing. We put the Mortar down to slow our opponents down here, and then we're going to drop the guards down as well. So at this point guys, we have a very slight lead here. We are waiting for our Elixir to build back up before we decide what to do, and our opponent comes at us with the 3 Musketeers. Princess is wasted, and then I drop down the Rocket on those 3 Musketeers' head. Obviously I was saving that to take out that tower, but alas that was not to be. So down goes that Goblin Barrel again, and another well played defensive spell there by our opponent, putting paid to that. Now we are going to drop the Mortar yet again here, and unfortunately he's going to go down to those three Musketeers. No, those 3 minions. Luckily he did get a bit of tower off on that damage to that Wizard. So the tower only goes down to 13-7 at this point. So in comes the Rocket, boom, followed by the Goblin Barrel. The Poison Spell goes in, but to no avail. We take the tower down. 20 seconds into overtime. And that's the good thing about the draft challenge. It's so much fun. Oh, you just don't know what you are going to get. So I've got a bowler deck here that I came up with my second replay. I decided I didn't want the mortar this time. I hate the mortar card due to its rate of fire, etc. I hate defending it. So we went for the cannon, the ice wizard. I don't usually use the rocket, to be fair, at all. But I thought, why not? I'll try the rocket again. And we have the bowler. So our opponent was kind enough to drop down the elixir collector for us. So that's actually going to work out quite well with this deck due to having the bowler and the rocket in there. So down goes our first elixir collector in the back while we wait to see what our opponent does. And then he drops a wizard up front. So I drop the cannon down as a counter there. But our opponent does freeze it. So I have to drop down the ice wizard here to slow it down so he doesn't do too much damage to our tower. Ice Spirit as well, followed by those Spear Goblins. And our opponent has kindly dropped down, you guessed it, the Inferno Tower. So now we know he's got the Inferno Tower. I'm not too worried that we've got a bowler, and we have that Heal Spell, and we have the rocket to take it out. So we shouldn't be too bad. So as you can see, our opponent then drops down his mortar. Unfortunately, I dropped the bowler in the back and never got the cannon down in time. So I dropped down the Ice Spirit there to distract the mortar so he starts relocating onto the cannon. I'm going to drop down the Ice Wizard to slow down the mortar, probably a bit quicker than I anticipated there, and the Spear Goblins push past the bowler as well. But I'm going for a double bowler, and now I'm going to get the Heal Spell ready as well, in case our opponent throws down the Inferno, which he does. So down goes the Heal Spell, not overly great, but it does just about enough there. Now the bowler is now able to take that out, and at the same time we get that tower all the way down on HP as well. But they're pulling all those troops over into the centre. So we get the tower down to 472, giving us a very healthy lead going into overtime. Not into overtime, into double elixir. I will get those two right. So guys, for those that don't know, I also have a website called www.GamingWithMelkor. I post regular videos and content on there as well as on the YouTube channel, guys. So don't forget to go over there and check it out as well. So I've got the cannon down here as a pure distraction for that mortar, while the bowler takes out that wizard and that mortar here. Our opponent drops down those fire spirits there as well. Luckily, he wasn't able to do too much damage. I get that second collector down as well because we're not in a great position. And our opponent drops down the mortar again. So down goes the cannon as a distraction. I should have put it a bit further forward so he could have actually targeted that mortar. But no, I didn't do it. So our opponent fireballs that collector and that tower. Now we get that tower down all the way to just under, or just over 100 HP. All I know is one rocket and that tower will go down. I've got the two Ice Wizards on the opposite tower, and I throw the rocket here, but as you can see, my finger slipped as I was throwing it, and I actually missed. Luckily, our opponent had given up at that point, knowing that it was over, and we was at the victory there. But that could have turned out so differently, all because of my finger slipping slightly as I went for that tower. So guys, we are now going to do a live battle. Now just to warn you, I'm not the greatest at doing live battles while commentating. I miss things, etc. because I'm not overly good at doing it. So if you want to laugh, don't forget to stick around to the end of this video to see how I actually do. So guys, let's kick it off with a live battle. Guaranteed there's going to be a few mistakes as well. So we have the Heal Spell or we have the Bomb Tower. Now, strangely, I'm going to go with the Bomb Tower because it's not a card you would normally expect. And I'm going to take the rocket as well. Unfortunately, we are quite elixir heavy here at this point, so we are going to take down the minions. Oh my god. Oh, we're going to take down the giants as well. This is a very elixir heavy deck against our opponent's not so elixir heavy deck, and I haven't really got anything to take out that minion horde as well. Luckily our opponent has given us the elixir collector, so wish our opponent good luck and get that elixir collector down on the field. Now we have got the whirlwind spell there, which is handy because that will help take out them dastardly minion horde. So I'm going to wait for our elixir to build up, and I'm going to drop the giant in the back here as a little bit of a push. Wait to see what our opponent does. Now he's obviously throwing his goblins in the back. Hopefully the tower's going to take out most of us. And our opponent lighting down our collector and doing a bit of damage to that tower. So I'm going to drop the minions at the back here to push up and support that giant. And as soon as the giant crosses that middle, I'm going to drop the prince in here. Now, I am going to obviously use this here to take out all these plethora of troops here. There we go. Boom. Hopefully we're going to take out that minion horde at the same time. Yes, we are. And that's going to get us on the tower, giving us the first tower very, very quickly. Now, the prince is going to go in with the giant and the minions here. Unfortunately, we're not going to get too much damage off on that tower. No, we're not at all. So we get the tower down to 3,625. So there's a minute 45 left, guys. We are going to drop the elixir collector down on the opposite side of the field this time and wait to see what our opponent does to counter. He is going to send that goblin barrel, and he drops the heal spell. He drops the heal spell. Oh, a lovely move by our opponent there. That was interesting play as well. So we're going to drop the giant in the middle here as a distraction. Luckily, this wasn't in there, so we are going to get some serious damage in this second tower as well. The giant is going to crumble though, unfortunately, so we're going to drop down the bomb tower here, and then we're going to drop the tornado. The heal spell came in as well. Now we are able to get rid of those troops. Tower going down to 1,022. Now obviously we can use that, so we're going to get the second elixir collector down here, wait for that to lock onto the tower, and then the minions are going to go down. We are now going to send in the prince and the ice spirit as well. There we go. So it looks like, oh no, we might not quite get this tower. We'll have to wait and see. The goblins come in as a distraction there as well. What a waste of a spell that was from me. We're going to drop down the bomb tower as a distraction. Hopefully the giant will obviously get in there. Our own minions are going to go down here. Now we are going to take this second tower. So it looks like we are set for victory. It doesn't look like we are going to get the 3 crown victory though, I'm afraid. We'll drop the prince down the opposite side, and we'll drop the giant in the middle. We'll have to wait and see if we can get it. We will obviously tornado these guys away, just in case we didn't want to lose the crown, but we did. Our opponent comes in though. Well, as always, good game, well played. An interesting deck there, guys. Oh, sorry for the angry face there from Kaftanik from Poland. But it was a good battle nonetheless. So, gamers, that is the Heal Draft Challenge. The new challenge by Clash Royale. There is 2 days, 13 hours left, and I'm currently 3 for 3 in the Draft Challenge. So, gamers, that's it from me. If you like what you see, comment below, let me know. If you've not subscribed already, guys, do me a massive favour and smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you, gamers, next time. Take care.